Introducing the all-new Italiano range of pizza. Pizza Ultimo. Pizza Hut.
A high-ranking police officer says that former Deputy Mayor of Colombo, Azad Saleh, has been discharged from the National Hospital and brought back to the Criminal Investigations Department. Police media spokesperson S.P. Buddhika notes that the CID is continuing to investigate the former Deputy Mayor of Colombo. The police media spokesperson noted that after 72 hours expired, they would obtain detention orders and continue to carry out their investigations. The CID arrested Azad Saleh on the 2nd of this month while he was at a house in Salemulla, Kolonnawa. When news first made inquiries about his health condition, the acting director of the National Hospital, Dr. Cyril Silva, noted that they conducted medical tests on him as he is refusing to consume food.
මම ගිය වෙලාවේ තාත්තගේ ඔළුවේ සුදු පාට බෑන්ඩ් එකක් ඔය ගැට ගහලා තිබ්බත් මම යන් ඇහුවා තාත්තා මොකද්ද මේ.
When I went to see him, there was a white colored band around his head. I asked him if they had done anything to him. He touched his head and he implied that his head was paining and said they had not done anything. I put in a great effort to understand what he is saying. My mother was also with me. We told him to at least drink water if he is not eating food. He refused that as well and stated that he is someone who fought for peace and justice.
Meanwhile, TNA parliamentarian attorney at law M.A. Sumandiran was granted the opportunity to meet Azad Saleh.
ඉස්සෙල්ලා කවුරුත් හම්බෙන්න බෑ කියලා කියගෙන හිටියේ. පස්සේ ඩිරෙක්ටර් සීවේට කතා කරලා.
Earlier, they said no one could meet him. Then, when I called the director of the CID and stated that I have a right to speak to him as a lawyer, I was allowed in. He has not eaten anything or drunk anything since he was arrested. He is engaging in a fast. He said that he is being questioned with regard to an interview he gave to an Indian magazine. Before Azad Saleh was arrested, he had complained to the magazine that the article that was published contained false information. He has handed over this email in this regard to the CID. He said that the corrected article was to be released today. He has not been questioned on any other issue. JVP Politburo member Anura Kumara says that the government has double standards when implementing the law. He made this statement in Mathale today. The government is implementing the law according to its likes and dislikes. If the government thinks someone should be jailed, they jail them. If they think someone should be released, they release them. During the recent past, we saw how the ruling party politicians were brought before the law on charges of rape and murder. They were arrested. However, they were released due to some unforeseen blessing from higher-ups in the government. But what is happening now? They have begun a campaign to quash opposing views. They have opened the doors to arrest individuals that oppose the government through the Prevention of Terrorism Act. This act surpasses almost all laws in the country, and this is what they use to arrest Azad Saleh. This cannot be approved. If he has committed some wrong, then he should be tried under the common law. Instead, the government has utilized the Prevention of Terrorism Act. Through this, he or any other citizen could be detained indefinitely without being granted bail. The will of the government has become the law. This is not favorable for the country.
The Prevention of Terrorism Act was brought about in 1979 by the then government after taking into consideration the situation at that time. However, taking into consideration the impact the act has on human rights, the act was named and brought forward as a temporary act. Courts cannot grant bail to any individual charged under this act. The Defence Secretary has the authority to issue detention orders under this act. Evidence is not required to issue an arrest order under this act, and a mere complaint lodged with the police that an individual is engaging in terrorist activities is sufficient to initiate an arrest. Bail granted to the chairman of the Tangol Pradeshi Sabha, who was accused of murdering a foreigner and assaulting a woman. Azad Saleh arrested. Tangol UPFA urban councillor accused of molesting a 14-year-old girl released on bail. Azad Saleh arrested. Chairman of the Akrasa Pradeshi Sabha, who was arrested for molesting an underage girl, released on bail. Azad Saleh arrested. Duminda Silva, a suspect in the killing of Bharata Lakshman Premachandra, granted bail. Azad Saleh arrested. For yours and our attention.